Am I audible, guys? Am I audible, guys, now? Am I audible? Okay, let it be then. Let it be then. Am I audible? Is my voice clear? Shall we continue the session, guys? Okay. Now, yeah. To inject values to spring bean properties, we can use @value. Okay. And what is this? @configuration. I'll change the date before properties annotations. Annotations. Right now, boss. Okay. Yeah. What is this find? Yeah. @value for single value injection. @configuration properties. Okay. For bulk injection. What, guys? This is for bulk injection. This is for bulk injection. Understanding my statement? Okay. Here, what do you mean by single? Single value injection to single property. Single value injection to single property. What do you mean by bulk injection? Okay. At a time, can inject to multiple properties. Can inject to multiple properties. Understanding my statement, guys? At a time. Yeah. Now listen. Here is my application dot property. this. Okay, listen. Yeah, Ravi, I'm also happy you are able to use my content. Everyone, please look at the Ravi's inter-use experience. Everyone, please look at Ravi's inter-use experience, guys. Okay. Yeah, tell me here. org.nit.name. Naresh IT. org.nit.address. org.nit.address. What is that? Hyderabad. org.nit.pin code. Some 5,736. 5,36. org.nit.contact. Okay, contact number, all nines. Like this, we have something else. Now listen carefully. Using at the rate value, what we do? Using at the rate value. Public class company. Private string name. Private string, come on. Location. Yes, private long pin. Okay, guys. Private long. What is the mobile? Mobile. Got it, guys? Tell me. At the rate component. At the rate component COMP company. At the rate component COMP, guys. If you are using Lambda API, you can keep only two string annotation. Only two string. Okay. Otherwise, you can write manually two string. That's up to you guys. Okay. Listen. Okay. How to do injection, guys? Yeah. First of all, we have to configure properties file. Yeah, since it is an application.property, no need of configuring it. So you can give what? At the rate value. Dollar floor bracket. What is that? org.nit.name. org.nit.name. What is the next one, guys? org.nit.address. ADDRS. org.nit.pin code. org.nit.contact. Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay. Okay. Here what is there? Oh, for small two string method. Tell me here the keys in properties file and Bean property names need not to match. Guys, got the clarity, guys? Need not to match. Okay. Now, if I am working with configuration properties, guys, how the code looks? Shall we go for it now? Okay. Using configuration properties. Using configuration properties. Public class company. Private string name. Private string. Listen, guys. Here we work ADDRS. No keys. prefix leave it, but after prefix, whatever names are there, these names and bean property names must match. Okay, guys. Next, pin code only I should take, not my choice one. Okay. You can take your choice. Long you can take. Long. What is this? Long contact. Yes. Okay. Now listen. Here, component can be taken as it is, guys. Next. Yeah, it definitely needs setter, guys. Setter method. Because configuration properties always perform setter injection. It always performs setter injection. So definitely setter methods are required. See, this will perform field level injection. No need of setter methods, no need of constructor. But it directly accesses the field and performs injection. But it internally performs what injection? Setter injection. So definitely setter methods are required. Definitely setter methods are required. But most important thing is what? Configuration properties. Prefix is equal to, what is the common prefix for all the keys, guys? org.nit. org.nit. Okay, common prefix is org.nit. Name matching, that's why Naresh IT will be injected. Address matching, Hyderabad will be injected. Pin code matching, 5,36,000 will be injected. Contact matching, all lines will be injected. Sir, few matching, few are not matching, then what happens? This common prefix is compulsory, guys. Okay. Few are matching, few are not matching. Whatever matched will be injected. Whatever not matched, what will be ignored. Suppose two are matching, last two are names are not matching. That means keys and what? Property names are not matching. They will be ignored. No exception will come. Suppose the specified key is not there in the property file while working with value. You will get illegal argument exception, guys. You will get illegal argument. Here ignoring will be there. There you will get illegal argument exception. Okay. Yeah, there is a setter. Yeah. Array. And industry standard is depends upon the data, guys. Depends upon the data. If we can match keys in the properties file and bean property names, go for configuration property. If we cannot match, no option, we have to go for value. Based on the situation, the things will be decided. Okay, guys. Akash Jaishwal, 5 days back, I asked you to watch Lamba KPI. And today, innocently, you are asking setter annotation is there, sir. First, watch videos, Ra Babu. Why are you presenting your half knowledge in front of me? Come on. Setter, getter, data. So many annotations are there. Nearly 15 plus annotations are there to generate what? Commonly required code in every Java class. Lamba KPI is giving those things or not, guys? Come on. Okay. So now let's get into the application development, boss. Let's get into the application development. Okay. New Spring Starter project. Spring Starter project. What is this? Configuration properties. Configuration properties. Pause 5. Jar, everything is same, guys. Say next. What is this? Lamba KPI is required. Nothing is there. Say next. Say finish. Done, boss. Let's take the package. New package. com.nt.sbeans. Array spring beans are nothing else. com.nt.esbeans. Class, guys, company. I am directly giving example for configuration properties only. Yeah, let's add properties here. What is this? Company.java. Okay. My next one is what, guys? Get the rate component. Get the rate component. COMP. Next one, get the rate setter. Okay, at the rate toString. So you need not to generate toString separately, guys. Okay, this will take care of it. Private string name, private string address, private string, what is that? Pin code. Private not string will take it long. Okay. Private long contact. Yes, boss. It will generate the setter methods and toString method. You are not so believing me, na? So see the code. Setter methods are automatically generated, guys. Muting, it's a error symbol. It's a error symbol. Now am I audible? Now I'm okay. Let's continue that as is. Let's not disturb that. Let's not disturb that. Okay. Let's come back. Some issue is there. Okay. Company address, pin code, and contact base. Fine. Now I'm coming to the actual one. Configuration properties. What is this? Configuration properties. Prefix is equal to org.nit. Prefix is equal to org.nit. Right, boss. Now here, this is my client application as usual. Main class come client. Here is what? Get IOC container. Here is my application context CTX. Yeah. Get company class object reference. Company is equal to come on, CTX dot get bean. What's the bean ID, guys? COMP. Oh, company dot class. Yeah, we have not added entries in application dot properties. I know that. I'll do it at the end. Company. Close IOC container. CTX dot close. CTX dot close, guys. Application dot properties, guys. org dot. What is that, guys? org dot nit dot name. Naresh. org dot nit dot. What is that? Address. Hyderabad. org dot nit dot. Come on. Yeah, in @ configuration properties, prefix is mandatory. Okay. Now tell me next pin code. 5,36,000. org dot nit dot contact all lines. Naresh IT details. Hash Naresh IT details. Please stop using Q&A option. Please put your questions in the chat box. I request everyone, don't use Q&A option, boss. If possible, I will disable that. Is there any option of disabling Q&A? Settings I have to see. I will check later. Yes, boss. Shall we run this application? Let's run the application, boss. Run as Java application. Injection is done now, boss. Injection is done or not done? Okay. Suppose I have not kept @ setter. I have not kept @ setter. You run the application, guys. You run the application. Java application is not injecting values. But did I place @ setter? @ annotation while working with value? No. That means that is performing field level injection. It is performing setter injection. It is performing setter injection. Got it? Okay. One property is not matching. Contact one I have taken. Have a look, guys. Have a look, guys. Run as a Java application. Oh, 1 minute. Setter is disabled now. Let me enable setter. Let me enable setter now. Run as Java application. See, everything is coming, but contact is coming as none. Contact is coming as none. Did you notice that, boss? Contact is coming as null, boss. Is that clear? Okay. Contact is coming as null. So go to at the rate value kind of thing. Okay. Go to at the rate value related. This is at the rate value. Some more address is there. Hotel dot address is there. Hotel dot address is there. I have given wrong key here. Okay, I have given wrong key here. You try to run this application. You try to run this application. You will get illegal argument exception. Illegal argument exception. In while working with at the rate value, if wrong key is specified in at the rate value annotation, you will get illegal argument exception. Comfortable, guys? Everyone getting my point there or not there? Okay, this is using at the rate value. This is using at the rate configuration properties, guys. Okay. Here what, guys? Prefix is mandatory. Prefix is mandatory. Common prefix is mandatory. Mandatory for keys in the properties file. Okay. In the properties file, and that prefix must be specified in at the rate configuration properties annotation. Got it? Next. Oh, the keys. That means after prefix. After prefix. In properties file, and the property names in Spring Bean class must match. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Must and should match. Okay. Right, boss. See, guys, example application on at the rate configuration property. Example application on at the rate configuration properties. Okay, guys. Shall I give this code quickly to you people? Here, what is that? Jars are dependencies. Okay. Jars are dependencies. Jars are dependencies. Understanding my statement, guys? What is this? Just Lombok. Just Lombok. Come to this, my dear, company.java. Here is my company.java. So let me highlight certain things, boss. Setter to string configuration properties. Next, let me go for application dot properties. Naresh IT details. Application dot properties. Next, here is my client application. Main class come client application. Main class come client. Okay, I'll change this contact to Yes, boss. I think I can give output also, guys. I can give output also. What is the output we got, guys? Here is the output. Oh, earlier exception is there. Huh? Fine. Save it, my dear. Run on Java. It's a contact one. Huh? Let me change this one to contact only. Let me change this one to contact. Run as Java. Super, guys. Okay. This is the output you are going. Yeah. Shall we see the differences between @ value and @ configuration properties? Very popular interview question. But before that, let me prove one thing, guys. Go to configuration properties. Okay. Press F3. Yeah, this is annotation. Look at the package. org.springframework.boot. That means it is given by Spring Boot, right? It is given by Spring Boot. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, come to @ value annotation. F3. Look at the package. There is no boot word at all. That means it is given by Spring now, boss. It is given by Spring. Can I use configuration properties in Spring Boot? Sorry, Spring Framework only in Spring Framework. Can I use in Spring applications? No. No means no. Got it, guys? Okay. Tell me, what is the difference between @ value and @ configuration properties annotation? @ configuration properties annotation. Okay. Here is my one side @ value. One side @ configuration properties. One side @ value, one side @ configuration properties. Okay, guys. Yeah, tell me what is @ value, guys? Given by Spring Framework. So it can be used in both Spring applications and Spring Boot application. Next, guys. Yeah. Given by Spring Boot. So it can be used only in Spring Boot applications. Okay. Performs field level injection. Performs field level injection by accessing tell me, guys, by accessing private properties of Spring Bean class through reflection API. Tell me, guys, performs method level injection Perform setter injection, ra babu, why method level? Perform setter injection. Okay. By calling setter methods of the Spring Bean class. Spring Bean class. Okay, guys. Next, placing setter methods in Spring Bean is not required. Okay. Required, guys. We must place setter method. Next, it is field level annotation. Field or property level annotation. Come on. Property level annotation. D. It is class level. Come on, guys. D and D, na? Okay. D and D. Okay. It is class level oblique method level. Method level. Array. At the rate bean methods, ra babu. Array, sometimes we configure Spring Beans by using at the rate bean. That time it can be applied at method level also. Okay. At the rate bean method level. Annotation. It is class level or method level. When I say method level, at the rate bean method level annotation. Okay. Next. Tell me, what are the differences you found? Yeah. Performs single value injection to single property at a time. Single property of Spring Bean. Single property of Spring Bean. Single property of Spring Bean. Okay. Single property of Spring Bean. That means no support for bulk injection. No support for bulk injection. Okay, guys. Supports bulk injection. Supports bulk injection. Yes or no, na boss? Okay. Next. Okay. Common prefix. Common prefix for the keys of properties file is not required. Understanding my statement, guys? F. Common prefix. Okay. For the keys in properties file is required. Is required. What do you say, guys? Is required. I'll give all the differences. Don't worry, my dear. Everything will be taught. Next, can you help me? What is the G, guys? What is G? The keys in properties file and the names in Spring Bean property names in Spring Bean class need not to match. Need not to match. Come on, guys. the keys in properties file after prefix word. And the names and the property names in Spring Bean class need not to match or need to match. Needs to match. Okay. The property names in Spring Bean class need not to match. Okay. Your must and should match, guys. Next, guys. H. What is that H? If you specify wrong key in @value annotation, we get, what is that? Illegal argument exception. We get illegal argument exception. Next one. Okay. If the keys in properties file if the key in property file is not matching with Spring Bean property name, then no exception will be raised. It just ignores. Okay. Value injection to that Spring Bean property. Value injection to that Spring Bean property. Listen, guys. @company. Is there any provision to specify multiple prefixes, guys? Okay. Is there any provision to specify multiple prefixes? No. We have to mention only single prefix. Right now, boss? org.mi. Okay. Now tell me, guys, can I inject system properties? Can I inject system properties and environment variables to this class, guys? Can I inject? Hi, guys. Cannot be used. Can be used. Okay, guys. Can be used to even inject system properties and environment variables. Okay. Guys. System properties can be injected. There is a common prefix now, OS. Come on. OS.name, OS.version, right now, boss? Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay, but can inject few system properties. Okay, because all system properties at a time can be injected. Can inject few system property at a time. But not all. but not all at a time. But not because all system properties are having OS as the prefix, guys. All system properties are having OS as the prefix. Some of them are having JVM, some of them are having Java, some of them are having user, right? Come on, Babu. Can inject few system properties at a time, but not all system properties at a time. But not all system properties at a time. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. But not all system properties at a time. It cannot be used. It cannot be used to inject environment variable values. That is impossible, guys. Are you listening? We can define multiple prefixes, but all of them cannot be injected to single spring bean, Babu. All of them cannot be injected to single spring bean. Is that clear? Okay. Now listen. IJ. IJ. Wait. Prayer should shock by seeing your knowledge. What is that? In single spring bean, we can inject values from properties file. Values from properties file. Come on, guys. Next. Values from properties file. System properties. Environment variable values. Okay. Understanding my statement, guys? J. All at a time not possible. All at a time not possible. Can you stick to the point what I'm explaining? Don't dance here and there. Not possible. All at a time possible, guys. If I inject system properties, I cannot go for user-defined keys. If I inject what? User-defined values, I cannot inject this one. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Okay. Someone asked me, sir, if prefix itself wrong, what happens? Exception will come. If my guess is right, exception should come. Java application. Yeah. No, still also it is just ignoring, boss. It is just ignoring. No exception, it is just ignoring. Right? Understanding my point. If prefix is wrong, no exception, it is just ignoring injection. Yeah. Next one. K. Does not support, supports spell. Spell expressions, guys. Spring expression language. Supports spell. What do you say, guys? Possible or not? K. Does not support spell. Supports spell. Does not support spell, guys. Spell means what? Spring expression language. I think you got enough differences, boss. I think you got enough differences here. Come on, guys. Okay, now interviewer asks the question. Can I use @value, @configuration properties together? Why not? You can definitely use, boss. Why not? You can definitely use. Sorry, both are trying to inject values to same property, whose value will be taken as the final value? If both are trying to inject values to same property, whose value will be taken as final value? Can you analyze and tell me, boss? Can you analyze and tell? You should be in a position to tell. Okay. Okay, guys. NIT dot. Okay. NIT dot phone all eights. Okay. NIT dot fall. Analyze babu. At the rate value performs what? Field level injection. When field level injection happens, the moment object is created. Later setter method executes because of at the rate configuration. So setter method will override field level injection value or not. So that's why whose value will be coming as final value. Whose value will be appeared as the final value. Configuration properties value will be injected as the final value or not. Configuration property value will be injected as the final value or not. You have to use some common sense, my dear. At the rate value, what is this? NIT dot, what is the name, guys? NIT dot phone. NIT dot phone. NIT dot phone. But as a placeholder, dollar this. You should use it as a placeholder. Why error? This annotation is not allowed at this location. Why so? It's a wrong import. Oh, Lombok value is in. Lombok value is imported. Got it, guys? Now let's run this. Right click, run on Java application. It's coming or not coming? Oh, prefix should be perfect, corrected. Let me correct the prefix. I kept wrong prefix. Let me correct the prefix. Then also what's coming? All nines coming. All nines is given by properties file. Given by at the rate configuration properties. Given by at the rate configuration properties or not. Okay, guys. Understanding my statement? Array NIT.phone, I want to inject by using at the rate value. Okay, org.NIT prefix is doing injection using. Okay, using what, guys? Using this one, configuration property. Both are trying to inject to contact property. Whose value is injected as the final value, guys? At the rate configuration property value is injected as final value. If at the rate value and at the rate configuration properties tries to inject two different values to same spring bean property, then which value will be taken as the final value? Then which value will be taken as the final value? Same spring bean property. Name and address is null. Who said Babu? Check it out. Now nothing is null now. Now nothing is null. Okay. Anand Verma, in the place of setter to string separately, you can use at the rate data. That's a one-stop solution for all problems of Lombok. Right. Now tell me, guys, the at the rate property annotation assigned or injected value will be taken as the final value. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Will be taken as the final value because at the rate value perform field injection. field injection. Come on. Right after spring bean instantiation. Spring bean instantiation. Whereas at the rate configuration performs setter injection by calling the setter. So setter method injected value overrides the setter method injected value overrides the field injection value. Field injection value. Understood my statement, guys? Okay, setter method injection value overrides this one, guys. Okay, guys. Next, how to configure user-defined properties file. How to configure user-defined properties file in Spring Boot application. Anyhow, application.properties is automatically recognized, right? How to configure, guys? Yeah, here is my company.java, guys. I'm taking separate key. What is that? Separate key. Private, long size. Subham, in single property, if you use @value and @configuration property, how can I print both values, Ra Babu? How can I print both values? Tell me. Second value is overriding first value, na boss. Look at the question of ask Subham. Why don't you use your before override? Before override means tell me what is the block that is executing. There is no block now. First constructor, then initialization, right? There is no block executing after field injection. So we cannot feel it practically, but we can analyze it. Got it, my dear? After object creation, constructor, then field injection. But is there any block that is executing? Is there any block that is executing? Come on. We can use our setter method. Array setter method executed means setter method. Setter method executed means already setter argument represents what? Configuration property value. We cannot feel Ra Babu. We cannot feel. In setter method, we can print old value. No. Setter method argument is what? First of all, tell me. Setter method. Okay, let me. Setter method argument is what? In constructor also we cannot print. In constructor also we cannot print. Why? Because constructor executes during object creation. Field injection happens after object creation, right? Bring your common sense, Babu. Bring your common sense, Naina. Okay, but let me try. Since this you people asked me, let me try one thing. Public void set contact long contact set contact long contact sys out. Okay, here I will take con only. I'll take con only. Tell me, guys, contact is equal to plus contact. This dot contact is equal to con. This dot contact is equal to con. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. Setter method. Setter method. This dot contact is equal to con. Okay. Anyhow, after this will give new value, but before that I am trying to print. So shall we see that part once? Run as a Java application. Because someone asked me, I want to see both values. Yeah, initial value is this, next value is this. Initial value is this, final value is this. Happy Subham? Subham, at the rate value is doing its job. Did you convinced? I want reply from Subham, guys. Oh, okay. But we don't write setter method because it is already generated. Yeah, how to configure user-defined properties file? Tell me how to configure user-defined properties file, guys. Okay, using at the rate property source annotation, we can configure. Using what, guys? At the rate property source annotation at Spring Bean class level. As Spring Bean class level annotation. Class level annotation. Nice, boss. Now listen, I'm taking private integer size of the organization. Fine. I'll take one more property file of my choice. Any location you can mention. Here itself you can take or some other package also you can take. Now tell me here, I'm taking my choice file, guys. What is this? App.properties. App.properties. Alright, this is also there in resources folder. Resources folder is by default in the class. What is that, guys? nit.size. nit.size 100. Size of the organization. Okay, fine. At the rate value. At the rate value. Open floor bracket. nit.size. nit.size. Right click. Run on Java application. Yeah, error. Why error? Because this key is not there. Why not there? Because we have not configured that one. At the rate property source. At the rate property source value. Multiple properties we can mention, Babu. So directly also we can view. What is that? app.properties. app.properties. Right click, run as a Java application. Size 100 has come now, boss. Size 100 has come. What do you say, guys? Okay, same key I kept in application.properties also. Same key I kept in application.properties. ni.size 200. nit.size 200. Now tell me, from which property file content will be collected? From which property file the content will be collected? Run as Java application. What has come? 200 has come. So application.properties file will override what? Other user-defined values. Other user-defined values. Is that clear, guys? Come on. Okay. Using at the rate properties was go to company class. Here is my company class. Copy this example. This is my example. No, application.properties file content will override user-defined properties file content. Everyone getting my point, guys? Yeah, here what is the name of the properties file? APP dot properties. You faced this question in the interview, Srinivas. Yeah, these are quite tricky questions. We know, but we cannot answer confidently. Why? Because we never experiment. Because we don't experiment them, right? That's the issue. Yes, boss. This is what injection is taking place. Okay. Next, please add output. What is there in output? 100 will come. Anyhow, remaining things will come now, boss. Yes, boss. Now tell me next one. If application dot properties and user defined properties file contains same key with different values. Okay. Same key and different values. Same key and different values. And if we try to inject that key value to the key related value to Spring Bean property by using @value which value will be taken? Which value will be as the final? Which value will be taken as the final? Understanding my statement, guys? Answer. The value kept in, the value given in application dot properties. Are you understanding? The value given in Srinivas, it's a great achievement, na? Okay, in the initial days itself, you got the 4 offer letters. Wait for much things to complete, you will get more offers. The value given in application dot properties. Okay, will override. Value given in user defined properties file. So the application dot properties file value will be injected as the final. Will be injected as the final. I hope you convinced, my dear. Okay, now let me give the example setup, guys. Yeah, Google. Today I will give all the links. Don't worry. Will be injected as the final. Where is application dot properties, guys? All these are bit tricky questions. You feel you can answer, you know it, but you cannot give confidence answer. Yeah, here is my application dot properties. Where is the location? SRC main resources. Where is the location of this? SRC main resources. Anywhere in the class path we can place this. Okay. Tell me here. NIT dot size. Understanding my statement, guys? Venkatesh, reflection API is used to access the private property, nothing else. Basically, private properties are not visible outside the class, right? Private properties are not visible outside the class. To access those private properties, it takes the support of what? Reflection API. That's it. Reflection API is not there in injection process. Reflection API is there to access it, right? Christopher, any reflection API can access anything, boss. Yeah, this one, this one. So both are coming, boss. But what happens? Okay. What happened? 200 will be taken as the final. Taken as the final. Will be taken as final. Okay. Application dot property value is final value. Nearest Sheikh, using reflection API, we can get access to private properties. Okay. That's a specialty of reflection API. Using reflection API, we can get access to anything of any class. Okay. By using setter, we can access character. Nazir Sheikh, in @ values, header methods are not required. When not there, how do you access RAM idea? Super. Okay. Sai Lakshmi madam, it's because of application dot property, not bigger or smaller value. Application dot properties will override the values collected from user defined properties. Got it, guys? Super. Okay, everyone, please look at some 1-2 announcements are there. 1-2 announcements are there. Okay. See, generally we take member variables private, methods public, so that we can access properties through methods. Suppose you don't have methods, but still you want to access private properties. The only option that is left is reflection. Clear? Okay. While working with @ value, are we taking getter setter method? No. But still it wants to. It's still IOC container wants to access, right? Still IOC container wants to access private properties. So that's why it is using reflection. That's the reason it is using reflection API. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity? See guys, this is the tool. Free seminar on Java tool, Jacaco, right? Prerequisite is Maven and JUnit. And this is the Zoom. This is the Zoom link, no password. Sunday, that means tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. we have that session, guys. Very awesome session, but please revise JUnit and Maven and come for the session. Okay, let me share the document. Why there is no option of sharing document, guys? Okay, everyone, please collect the photograph. Only one day. Tomorrow it will be long session. Only one day, one session. Okay. Why there is no option of uploading this content? Only emojis are there. Why there is no option? Gayatri madam, tools will happen only for one time. Tools will happen only for one time. It will not be repeated again and again. Please take the picture. Please take the picture, guys. Otherwise, I'll share FB URL. I'll share FB. Someone given me your link. Yeah, everyone, please collect that thing. Okay. Zoom this one, guys. Next one, projects you need in Git now. Okay. Now let me configure Git here. Then I will upload the projects. Today let's add every small things. Window, show view, others, Git repository, Git staging. Git repository, Git staging, guys. Fine. Here is my Git repositories. Okay. Clone Git repository. It is empty. Why? Because nothing is open there, right? GitHub.com, guys. What is your batch code, guys? GitHub.com. Sign in. Save, paste. What is your batch? I think this is your batch now. Already I created repository was. Okay. Just collect that, paste it. That is not collected properly. Copy this. Here is paste. Say next. Say next. Save. I'm linking repository, guys, nothing else. Okay. After that, let's put these projects into Git. Team, guys, share project. Team, guys, share project. Yeah, same. Those who have attended from Spring Basics, for them, same link. Okay. Git staging, guys. Put the code. Where is this? Spring Boot applications. Spring Boot application. Commit and push. Save, push head. Push, guys. Yeah, this is the Git URL. Please collect. This is your Git URL. Please collect. Okay. Git URL. Git repository URL. Okay. Yeah, at the end of the topic, I will give as a all paintbrush together as a zip file. Okay.